Hello everyone on YouTube. This is Mr. B, the Anxious One, and this is the second part of my two-video series. So yesterday, I hope you saw all the hats that you have not seen from my collection, and then today I'm showing you jerseys that I have purchased, within the last 3 years that and that I did not sell because, as I mentioned yesterday, I did sell a lot of my stuff. So, anyways, let's get started with the Jorge Campos World Cup um, soccer jersey. And so, Jorge Campos designed or was allowed to have creative input in his own jerseys from Umbro and then from Nike. And, he pretty much used these colors to pay homage to his surfing background as well as the colorful culture in Acapulco, Mexico. So that explains those colors. And then this one here is like the same concept on the front, but it does have a different back. Again, another one of his designs, and this one was not for World Cup. It was for the team he was playing with in the Mexico League. Um, so those colors are definitely in right now. A few years ago, wearing those, it's like there better be a soccer game on because that's not something you wear on a regular day. But like I said, those colors are in right now. All right, so this is a Rockets vintage Nike Swingman, and I purchased this to wear, but it was listed wrong. It's actually a Youth XL. This was these were made during the years when Swingman had quality stitching. So these are two sets of color stitched. You've got white and silver instead of what we typically see now, which is the silver with the white painted on top of it. This is two color twill, and you can see the mesh there on the piping as the swingmen were made. And so I ended up keeping it to hang up in my classroom, being that it's red for our school colors, and then also just to have some of my sports stuff hanging up in class. This one here I do wear. It is size large, Adidas, Swingman also. There's 13 with the Houston Rockets logo instead of the Rocket font on the front. And this was the Christmas jerseys where they wore their first names on a bottom nameplate underneath the number. A lot of people didn't like these. I did because it's like, as I mentioned yesterday with the hats, you've got, an alternate logo on the jersey and plenty of hats to match this one, right? And another one of my favorites, the 2018 Los Angeles All-Star jersey with the Kia logo, the Houston Rockets with that, you know, shiny ring, and only the ring has that. Check this out though. They used the LA 18 like graffiti lowrider type of font there. NBA logo, Harden. So there is a hat, a black and white Rockets hat that would match this perfectly, and it's a New Era and Bait collaboration. So I'm gonna pick that one up soon, actually. And here's a college football jersey, game used. Nothing special about this player or this year that from the minors. It's just locally I found it and pretty cheap. The seller was just trying to get rid of it. Quality, heavy screen printing. The screen printing on the nameplate, the bowl patch on there, the old Western Athletic Conference, the WAC conference before they moved to the Conference USA, Russell. And again, this is one that I hung up in class also, in my classroom. I've been making a move towards a lot of these type of jerseys, and this is a no brand jersey. These jerseys are made, but this one's made in the Philippines. Nice, heavy quality, good stitching. It has that Reebok type of cut, not slim cut like the Nike ones. This is Fred Biletnikoff. Again, these are made for autograph, and so once the signature's on them, you find these on eBay for 119 and up. But when they have excess left over, they start selling these for 19.99 up to $50. And so, being that these years the Raiders did not have any NFL shields or commemorative patches or even branding on the sleeves, it's like I can pick up a Casper, I can pick up a Williamson, and it's like perfect. I don't have to worry about no logos on it or anything. Okay, so happy to have a authentic McFadden 2009 throwback jersey, and pretty much what the only thing that made this one a throwback were the fonts on the back, which are your 1960s fonts that they would wear. Dallas Cowboys, they still use these fonts, but the Raiders stopped using these like late 60s, early 70s. So that's pretty much the only thing that made this one a throwback in 2009. Uh, and I found this one also 48, just like the black one, a super deal. I think I got this one for like $58 on eBay. And so this is now called the Color Rush, right? But it was a throwback to the early 60s. And again, there's the fonts, and there's the patch. Now I've said it again, and I'll say it every single time. When they actually wore this style jersey, in the early years, this was actually yellow. But, being that it's a throwback silver and black team, there's no way they were going to put some Pittsburgh colors on this. So, at first, this was a yellow gold color with the black outline. And then later on, mid 60s, or possibly late 60s to the early 70s, then they switched over to silver. So, what they're really trying to commemorate in 2009 AFL was the yellow number. But anyways, it's enough about that. I showed you guys the USA T-shirt. One day I might get the jersey, maybe. Anyways, this one I'm really excited about having picked up, and that this is the Midland Road away jersey. You can see the California Angels fonts again. Midland, just triple stitch, beautiful quality, navy blue piping there. Russell brand. There's a minor league commemorative patch, and then my favorite part, the Texas State. With the M and the halo. This one has a silver star and silver halo. And then on the back, you've got your number 15. This may not have been stitched up for the team because this jersey should have navy blue number with a red outline. Maybe some white. I'm not sure if it was triple stitch, but it should be blue. But either way, man, I'm really, really happy with this pickup. Here's the jock tag, size 44. It does fit. And I mean, I love wearing this one with that hat, especially as we go from football season to baseball season. But anyways, I don't know when my next video will be. I've been on eBay a lot, but it's not like all jerseys and hats. However, the watch list for that stuff is still huge. It's just not what it used to be. And I'm on YouTube a lot too, but it's for other stuff also. But it was just good to see some of the old jersey heads make some videos recently, and even when you guys make videos on other stuff, I mean, it's good to see how you guys are growing as a person, as an individual, and also in what your interests are. So on that note, man, I'm just gonna say peace out, and crazy times we're in, but even though we're supposed to look out for ourselves and our health right now, sometimes things get a little crazy, and we forget that we still have opportunities to be of service to one another, to others, our loved ones. And so let's not forget that a community is a community, and sometimes we have to isolate or something, you know. But it that shouldn't last forever. So till the next one, let's be well. See you guys later. Peace.